It's no secret that sociopaths are very good at manipulating us normies. However, neither you nor me wants to be a sociopath. Obviously, it's a very hard life, I imagine, a very lonely life. But in short-term spurts, sociopaths are very good at getting what they need out of social situations. In this video, I'm going to be giving you guys the 4 sociopathic superpowers, and I'll teach you how to implement them in an empathetic, healthy way. With that being said, let's get into the video.
Yo, bitch, I got some buzzes clawing at my fucking stomach.
Now, before I jump into the 4 superpowers, I want to clarify this. Being an empath is ultimately better than being a sociopath. There's no longevity in being a sociopath. Nobody trusts you. You are oftentimes in very vapid relationships with others. Your charm is superficial. You can't truly connect with others. You see things in a very different way than the average person. You lack self-preservation. You lack social trust and comfort. Social circles are hard for you to build unless everybody is below you, unless everybody's a minion. Your charm is also superficial. It's very surface level, and any period of time of somebody hanging out with these kind of individuals will start sensing that there's something off. So though in short spurts, though in small periods of time, a sociopath is pretty effective, I would say that from my experience, empaths do way better in social situations with women. If you guys treat this properly, if you guys learn properly, if you guys actually take this seriously. Now, what are the 4 superpowers? Number 1, God complex. This one's more for the narcissistic sociopath. Not all sociopaths are narcissists. However, there are a lot that are. So the narcissism that can come into play, it's also a predatory vibe. Even sociopaths that aren't narcissists still give off this vibe because they're trying to manipulate constantly and try to find the upper hand. They have complete confidence in their abilities, at least seeming confidence, if it's not real. It's this sense that they can do whatever they want, and they don't have the normal fear that you and me do. They aren't afraid to take action when they recognize something. So if they see a weakness in somebody, they don't mind taking the action to manipulate them in a certain way. They don't worry about the risks, which means they learn very quickly how to navigate and manipulate people. You aren't real. You're not a person. They think that you're playing the same game as them oftentimes, and I think they're just really good at playing it. Now, this confidence clearly is very sexy, very alluring. We are naturally drawn to leaders that are confident. Women are drawn to confident men, and this confidence that they exude is very alluring to a woman. If you believe in yourself, she's going to believe in you. It's a frame battle. So obviously, I mean, the first one's pretty clear, but difficult to actualize is just become confident. And you guys probably heard this advice before. I find a good first step to becoming confident is give yourself permission to believe in yourself. And what do I mean by that? I don't mean just saying that you are okay with girls or like you're somewhat smart. Instead, why not go the whole way and say, I'm a fucking genius. I'm smart. I'm this, I'm that. I'm awesome. I'm cool. I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of friendships. Give yourself permission to think that instead of beating yourself up. That's a pretty good first step in confidence, is just allowing yourself to give yourself permission. Sociopaths also lack the normal sense of fear. They're daredevils. They like taking risks. And lacking the fear of social reprisal does allow them to learn a lot faster. A lot of you guys care too much, and that's a big problem. It's going to stall out your progress. They're not afraid to emote masculine traits. They're not afraid of the rejection. So instead of them playing not to lose, they play to win. You're playing to not lose, and that's why you're not winning. The way you move with the girl, the way you speak to a girl, the way that you talk, the amount of eye contact you give her, the fast-paced nature of your speech, everything in you is just, you are afraid to lose so much that you end up making it impossible for you to connect with the girl. They also don't mind using manipulative strategies such as playing hot and cold or gaslighting. They're not afraid to do any of these socially fucked up things to other people. They don't mind doing it. And so again, they get very good at using these tactics. Now, here's the thing though. Sociopaths are only effective towards people without boundaries. If somebody has a boundary, that person doesn't have any give to anything to grab onto or hold on to, because the person is just gonna be like, dude, no, I'm out. But if you don't have boundaries, that's when you get taken by a sociopath. That's when they pull you in. Which these 2 other points led to this. They view life like a game. They view everything they do like a game. And because they view everything like a game, they don't mind playing to win. They don't mind fucking somebody over for an outcome. They don't mind the way that you might feel or won't feel. They're completely detached from your feelings and your emotions. So thus, They don't give a fuck if you like it or not. They don't give a fuck if they hurt your feelings. And that's sad, honestly. That's pretty sad. But there is something you could pull from this. Treat life like a game. Like if you were going out to go talk to people and socialize, don't look at it as being this big deal. Treat it like it's GTA 5. Don't take it so seriously. Have fun. Number 5, they're a bad boy. Now, these individuals are untamable. There's somebody that goes and breaks the law. There's somebody that is not afraid to say offensive things or to express emotions, at least seemingly express emotions. They come across as courageous. They come across like they lack fear. And that's very admirable. That's very, to a girl, that's very intoxicating. If you're somebody that does something that other guys are not willing to do, it must mean that you're allowed to do it, which indicates value and status. But really, it's just that the guy doesn't understand that he's going to get fucking... he doesn't understand the consequences. But there is something you can pull from this. At least a couple of things. Girls like excitement. They want to be excited. So be somebody that's exciting. Number 2, you can also identify your fears. What are your fears and eviscerate them? There's 2 ways to handle fears. And that's to either develop mastery in something or to do exposure therapy to that thing. So identify your fears one at a time. Use one of these 2 strategies to get rid of the fear. If you guys are interested in coaching, text me at 702-841-9909. And with that being said, peace.
Bitch, I got some buzzers clawing at my fucking